Another thing that separates those NBA and professional basketball players from those NCAA high school basketball players, amateur basketball players, and I think this might be one of the biggest differences, is the level of shot making. And I'm going to say that again, the level of shot making. I want you guys, whenever you get the chance, to turn on an NBA game and watch how many players not only make open shots, but contested threes on a consistent basis. And the players that are knocking down these shots are not the star players. Before, in the past, it might be only the best players that are hitting the deep threes, the tough shots. I'm watching role players on every single team not only show the ability to knock down open threes, but to also show the ability to knock down threes when that defender is closing out. And I'm talking about they could be right here. And that's one of the biggest separators, if not the biggest, from the amateur level. Almost every single player on that NBA court nowadays can knock down an open jump shot. Almost every single player on the floor has an ability to score the basketball. And if they don't have an ability to score the basketball, they're elite on the defensive end. They're an elite passer. They're elite at something else on the floor. But more times than not, if you're on the floor at the NBA level, you can knock down an open jump shot. I've listened to a couple podcasts now. As a player, if you're not the star player, I've been hearing players say that you might get 5 shots a game. And if you aren't making at least 3 of those shots, and I'm talking about from almost every single position, maybe not the center, but almost every other position, they're going to go find someone else who can, which is why it's so important now for my younger players. You have to get in that gym and learn how to shoot. Nowadays, if you cannot shoot, you're a liability on the court. At the NBA level, it's so spaced. They're spacing everywhere. I feel like the players on the wings are closer to half court. They're doing this so it opens up driving lanes, more space for passes, for drives and kicks. So if you're a player out there who can't space the floor, you're a liability. And more times than not, you won't be at the highest level for long, especially nowadays. And even if you are a center who you might not be able to shoot, but you're elite on the defensive end, guess what? All these centers in the NBA are also elite shot makers, but because they're elite finishers, high level touching the paint. There aren't too many players who can get away with not stretching the floor at the NBA level, which is why I'm really telling you guys, learning how to shoot from a younger and younger age now is really going to be important. But if we're talking about the shot-making ability of the best players on NBA teams, we really don't have to talk about this too much. I named a couple of those players before. Like, these are guys that can make any shot you want. These are the best shot makers in the world. Pull-up threes, wide-open threes, get into the mid-range pull-up, can finish in the paint, floaters, layups, whatever you want, acrobatics under the rim. A lot of those guys are legitimate 3-level scorers. So as a player, if you even want to be in that group, the true 1% of the 1%, the franchise player, or even the role player group, just even getting an NBA roster spot, you have to be in the gym. You have to be in the gym almost every single day working on your shot, because that's the only way that you're going to develop the ability to make enough shots to even compete at that level.